Jesus will.
Oh, shoot. Jeez.
He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pay for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't kill what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it.
That's tough.
5, 2, 3 on the business, whole team got wins and the wheel still spinning. I told them what I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was top, they just watched. Had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he falling again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They go play action here on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
Hello? Why you ask me that?
Well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Oh, I thought you saw her at the mall. I don't know where she at.
All the way up at the 40-yard line.
I don't know where she at. What's she doing?
At the mall.
Looking to throw. Kaufman. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Johnny
Did you buy
Smith.
anything?
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down.
Whoa, come on. Oh.
Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down.
Oh, it's not on? Did I put it off?
He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll bring up second down.
Come on, boy.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. To throw on 3rd down, Kaufman.
Come on, bro. 3-man rush still does this bullshit.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bump. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Bump. Completes it right side to Cooper. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon just marked that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Come on. How is he that wide open? Jeez. These zones are really trash.
Big play there as they get the
Come on, he's wide open.
13. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Josh Jacobs, boy, I tell you, he is a complete package. The power that he has to run through, and then he's also got the speed to run away from you, as we saw there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big playability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The Titans offense set to begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys.
Oh, no, it's not to go to the mall. Now she need a ride. Oh,
you
good dumbass girl.
And guess what? You start accumulating.
Maybe you start listening to me, ho.
And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
A first down carry for Henry.
Keep going, Henry.
The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line.
We out.
It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers.
Henry fast as shit, dog.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying
Missed. I cannot kick field goals. Shit, bro.
The league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it,
Shit, am I tripping or is this shit moving slow?
That's not how football works, but he probably should have.
Come on, dog.
That was absolutely sensational.
Now start this
Covered
bullshit.
a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Well, Harry, let's go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say
I missed another field goal. I'm gonna cry.
he would like to have back, and it lands right in
There we
the
go.
lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the
All
end
right,
zone.
so after I get out the shower,
Zerline
all
connects.
right, let me put some clothes on. Even though I already took a shower, but she don't need to know that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Bro, tackle him!
Just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Going up top. In a double coverage, and it's
I thought he dropped it. I was about to smash.
picked off by Will Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job.
We're gonna do that.
A piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Dang, Odell, you route technician don't work tonight? Damn, boy, light up.
Back to throw. Kaufman. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. But for as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. On first down, Kaufman. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
All right, so
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To throw on 2nd down. Kaufman. Into a double team, and it's
I'm gonna throw it to him.
Picked off by Julian Blackman. And this one will be
All
returned.
right, do it to someone else.
Around the 38-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Coming up on a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Buck. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. 20-yard line. Operating from the gun.
He's right there.
He's running back. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Jacobs.
Hey, come on, man.
Scored on the ground and through the air.
Look at that swam right past the ball. I know niggas got.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite
Those
like a big
got.
play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he
Definitely the same
so
game.
after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And a fair catch signaled for,
That's
and
what you have to
taken
deal with.
successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. 25-yard line.
Press.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any
Come on, Madden.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
He's wide open.
and he's able to get back to the
It's not even the person that was checking him.
Second interception for him now here.
Everybody just stuck right there.
And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to...
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Josh Jacobs.
He was getting stuck.
Monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts add on to their lead. So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
This nigga wide open, too.
Anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Give Henry the ball a few more times, then fuck it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Henry. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
This woman what?
That's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be...
Who the hell is Sanaj?
Right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down, here's Henry.
I don't know who that is. Why are you sending me this?
He was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted,
Let's see inside. That's inside.
making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
He get it.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, Kaufman. And James has it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 4th.
I gotta set my audible.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Throwing on first down, Kaufman. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 41-yard line.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. It's a big trap.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. DeForest Buckner with a sack.
Is he a DN?
7 overall pick.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Bro, it's throwing me off, bro.
Finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time. They don't need
Hey, bro, that don't make no sense.
Let's see if they do it anyway. Off the play fake. Kaufman. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
They irritate me after a while. That's why I'm really stupid, bro.
Are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And this is now a 1-point game.
Makes the score Colts 21, Titans 20.
Morstead out now.
Yep, I'm not replying to that. Should be right.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate.
What did I just
trying to
find?
figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
Hold him, Shorty.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Let's get out of that.
So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, Buck. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Buck. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he is going to have a Colts first down.
Why would he go after the ball like that?
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16. But they get the conversion anyway. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Colts going to
No idea why he would throw it like that. I mean, catch you after the pick like that.
With 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Buck. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Buck. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his
talking about his them gossip and shit. What, bro?
That's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown
that. About it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Hello.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Off play action. Buck. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Buck, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their play.
I don't like how they don't recognize who's in their zone.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
probably never will.
Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And they'll get him down.
Okay, I'm guessing I can't do that.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll try to run the option here.
Yes.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Buck. His throw caught right around the 6. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him, as we've seen, but just had 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Tennessee.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
They'll run it again with Henry. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Looking to throw. Kaufman. And it's complete. Henry. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
First down.
Back to throw. Kaufman. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
The open man is Smith, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Back to throw again. Bulldozes past him. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
First and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Off the play fake. Bunk. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Will Harris.
Clark's pass intercepted by the Titans.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And And the lead is up to 5. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Alright, I gotta hurry up. Let me run this clock.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we
Let me harness my inner Troy.
the 25.
And
the
tie.
Offense at the line and set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Buck. His throw incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On 1st and 10, Buck. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Let's do that.
10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. He's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key.
So I gotta turn play ball on or something, bro.
Give the Colts 13
Come on.
yards.
Go after the ball, idiot.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, dog! Hey, bro!
Was Josh Jacobs.
That's 6 in your hands!
That's where he wanted to go with the ball.
You dumb mother!
Get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And down
This man had a pick 6. And they let him bat it like I'm holding triangle, bro. Like, why?
For their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Cooper was
Like, come on, bro. He was wide open.
Second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Buck. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. 3rd down here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 4th down, Buck. And this is caught.
He caught that?
And he'll be taken down.
Hey, yo.
2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there.
Tight ends are OD, man.
Pick up through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
one more time with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Smith catches left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Looking to throw. Kaufman. It's caught at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 34 yards there and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. But they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side.
Oh my goodness.
Line either.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
This tight end is a fucking animal.
Big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Ties the game.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Kaufman. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Now Beckham Jr. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaufman. And this is going to be intercepted. TJ Green with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On second down, Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. From the gun on third down. Buck. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. From the gun, Buck. And that is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. First down, Kaufman. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He's got it at the 15. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. On first down, Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A 30-yard attempt.
Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm over here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Colts, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.